If you're thinking about buying the Canon PowerShot V10 for vlogging or casual content creation, hold up. Because today, I'm diving deep into the honest truth behind this compact camera. It promises sleek, pocket-sized convenience and some pretty impressive specs for just $379. But here's what surprised me. Not everything is as flawless as Canon's marketing suggests. In fact, this little gadget stumbles in ways that could really impact your creativity, especially if you're expecting a seamless vlogging companion. Stick around because by the end, you'll know exactly whether it deserves a spot in your camera bag or if you're better off looking elsewhere. Let's start by setting the scene. The Canon PowerShot V10 is designed with on-the-go creators in mind, everyone from casual vloggers to budding YouTubers seeking a compact powerhouse. With a 15.2 megapixel 1-inch sensor, a fixed 19 wide-angle lens, and 4K video recording at 30 FPS, it promises stunning visuals and low-light performance. Plus, features like a retractable front-facing screen, built-in subject detection, and an innovative foldable stand all sound perfect for hands-free shooting or tricky angles. Sounds like the ultimate vlogging toolkit, right? But therefore, the devil is in the details. So what tripped me up about the PowerShot V10? For starters, while the camera's portability is killer, the user experience is not as intuitive as you might hope. The retractable screen, which folds out to face you, is a bit fiddly. It sometimes feels fragile or awkward to adjust for a quick shot, especially during fast-paced recordings. This could be a deal-breaker if you're capturing moments on the go. Fumbling with the display can kill your flow faster than a bad pun. Speaking of which, why don't cameras ever get tired? Because they keep their lenses open. Okay, back to business. Next, the image stabilization feature is, well, it's complicated. Canon included 3 modes: is off, is on, and is enhanced, with the latest firmware update improving stability during fast walks. However, some users report that the is enhanced mode can introduce a slight warping effect during certain shots, especially when panning quickly. This can distract from your video's quality, particularly if you're trying to create smooth travel vlogs or energetic content. So if you're expecting buttery smooth footage without a tripod, you might want to temper those expectations. Here's something else that surprised me: the audio setup. The PowerShot V10 boasts a triple microphone array designed to capture crystal-clear stereo sound and reduce background noise. While the mics do a decent job in quiet environments, outdoor shoots with wind or busy city soundtracks expose their limitations. Without an external microphone, your audio might end up sounding tinny or muffled. Canon's inclusion of a micro HDMI output and external mic port is thoughtful, but requiring additional gear somewhat defeats the plug-and-play appeal for vloggers who want a simple setup. Alright, rehook moment. If crisp audio is crucial for your content, would the PowerShot V10 disappoint you enough to hunt for external accessories? We'll unpack that soon, but first, let's talk battery life. The camera uses USB-C charging, which is modern and convenient, but the battery itself drains relatively quickly when recording 4K videos. Expect around an hour or so of continuous shooting, which means packing spare batteries or a power bank becomes essential during long shoots or travel days. This adds bulk and weight, kind of defeats the compact powerhouse promise, doesn't it? Now, who exactly is the PowerShot V10 for? If you're a beginner vlogger or casual content creator who prioritizes compact design and easy sharing, it can be a solid companion. The built-in stand is a smart touch, folding either forward or backward to give you versatile shooting angles and hands-free flexibility, a blessing in tight spaces or for quick selfie shots. But professionals or serious hobbyists craving in-depth manual controls, robust battery life, and consistent image stabilization may find it lacking. Think of it as a nifty sidekick rather than your main rig. Let me share a quick story to illustrate. A friend bought this camera for his new travel vlog, entranced by its specs and Canon's reputation. On a week-long trip, he loved the wide-angle lens that captured sprawling landscapes and cramped cafes alike. However, the battery struggles meant he often missed key moments while swapping batteries, and shaky walking shots sometimes forced him to scrap entire clips. He ended up supplementing it with his phone for some footage. Much potential but not perfect for non-stop shooting on the move. Still with me? Good. Here's where the Canon PowerShot V10 shines brightest and why it deserves credit despite its quirks. The image quality from that 1-inch back-illuminated CMOS sensor is genuinely impressive for a camera of this size. Low-light scenes look surprisingly clean, which means indoor vlogging, evening shoots, or moody environments can be captured with confidence. Plus, the fixed 19 lens ensures you don't miss a single fringe of that tight interior or lavish landscape. You get consistent sharpness and great color reproduction, supported by 14 built-in movie color filters to instantly tweak your video's ambience. Also, the camera's software updates show Canon's commitment to improving the user experience, like the addition of enhanced image stabilization mode. Firmware updates promise that some shortcomings might be addressed over time, so this camera could get better post-purchase. And Canon's renowned build quality ensures it's durable enough for everyday carry without feeling flimsy or cheap. Important when a camera becomes your daily creative tool. Before you write it off completely, here's a joke to lighten the mood. Why did the camera apply for a job? Because it wanted to focus on its career. Okay, perhaps it's cheesy, but the PowerShot V10 is all about focus, literally and figuratively, and that's one of its strongest assets. Now, some quick tips if you decide to go for the PowerShot V10. Firstly, invest in a compact external microphone if audio quality is a priority. It will truly elevate your videos. Secondly, carry a few spare batteries or a portable power bank to avoid mid-shoot shutdowns. Thirdly, get familiar with the image stabilization modes. Try switching between regular and enhanced stabilization, depending on your shooting style to avoid any distortion. Lastly, use the versatile built-in stand often. It's underrated and makes hands-free shooting painless. But why am I still telling you to consider buying this camera despite its flaws? The Canon PowerShot V10 is a rare breed. A fully capable 4K vlogging camera that fits in your pocket and delivers respectable video quality without overwhelming complexity. For vloggers tired of bulky DSLRs or smartphones that underperform in low light, it offers a middle ground. The convenience factor alone, USB-C charging, foldable screen, tripod compatibility, makes it a legitimate option for spontaneous shooting, learning hands-on video skills, or casual travel documentation. Here's your rehook. If you crave a compact vlogging camera that balances creative control and portability, our Canon's compromise is worth it. If you crave hardcore specs and professional features, probably not. But if you want a stylish, easy-to-use device that makes your storytelling more dynamic than holding up your phone, this camera can deliver. Oh, and speaking of style, why don't cameras ever tell jokes? Because they don't want to lose their focus. But seriously, the PowerShot V10 isn't just a useful gadget. It's a fun, creative tool that inspires new angles, literally thanks to that innovative folding stand. It encourages you to experiment with shots you might skip with bigger, heavier gear. So, what's the bottom line? The Canon PowerShot V10 offers great performance for $379, especially if you're starting out or need a camera that's ready to go in a flash. The low-light performance, wide-angle lens, and crisp 4K video capture elevate your content beyond smartphone quality. Just be prepared to deal with some quirks like battery life, audio limitations, and occasional stabilization hiccups. It's perfect for travel vloggers, lifestyle creators, and those who want a lightweight setup without sacrificing image quality. If you want the best price on this camera, check out the link in the description below. I've included it for easy access so you can grab it directly from Amazon. Canon's PowerShot V10 might not be flawless, but it sure brings power, portability, and fun into your creative toolkit. Remember, every tool has its pros and cons. Knowing those helps you make the smartest choice. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest gear breakdowns. And hey, here's one last quick joke before I go. Why did the camera go to therapy? Because it couldn't stop focusing on the negatives. Keep shooting, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video.